day 21. So if you're doing the 21 days, this is your last day. If you're doing 30 days, then this is just day 21. And it's also Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, that is. So wellness countdown through Christmas as opposed to up to Christmas. Let's get moving. If you have had so much to eat after your Christmas dinner, a really good thing that I want to add in for today is this, just gently tapping and a gentle bounce after digesting a big meal helps the digestion. So we're going to start with this to warm us up. Alexa, can you set a 5-minute timer, please?
Second timer, 5 minutes, starting now.
Now, this move you want to do 3 minutes of, but we're not going to stick with this because we're going to do our full body workout. So, but very gentle, and obviously if you're sitting, you can still get that. It's stimulating the 100 steps that we do in Qigong, which is another thing you can do after you've eaten. And you can do it around the house, you can count it.
I'm not sure how to help you with that.
You can't, I'm afraid. So let's just start with our lifts of the arms to begin with, and then take that in to raising up on the toes. So if you're sitting, you're just lifting up as well, and the arms as well. In through the nose with the breath and out through the nose with the breath, so you help regulate your nervous system. And then we're both, you feel that backs of your legs and your calf muscles. Inhale, exhale, inhale, then take that into showing down the venom. We call this tight fist of all the tension. Release it, release it. Okay, and then take that into over the shoulder. Hopefully you're all having a lovely Christmas, but as I said in my previous, it wasn't a live, I did a video because I didn't know when I'd get to upload it. Christmas is different for each of us. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Hopefully you're enjoying time with family, and if you're on your own, then there's loads of people on their own. My mum, for those of you that don't know me, my mum used to send, I'm really grateful for the charity workers out there. My mum would be, when I was obviously younger, she was homeless for a time, and she used to go to the Salvation Army for dinner. So I shall be ever grateful for them, for looking after her. To the side, just heel, touch, toes. So people come from different backgrounds, they have different lives, and it can be a really sad time, I know, from seeing my mum go through that period in her life before she transitioned. Inhale, exhale. Now take that into a little step. And again, if you're sitting, you can still do the arms, you can tap the legs, get the right and left brain hemispheres going as well when you're doing opposite. That works on the hippocampus. Inhale, exhale. Halfway there, let's do, switch it up. Up and down. Great for keeping those calories off. You can enjoy them. And a tip from my Healthy Habits coach that she's been working with us all year, to always make sure you have your protein. So if you're vegan, that would be your nuts. With your meal, eat your veggies first. And stretch through. Getting that movement after also means that you don't, your blood sugar doesn't hit in the same way, so we tend to overdo it. In 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Roll the shoulders forward and back. Oh, itch your nose. Itch your noses if you need to itch it, you itch it. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Wrists. It's like oiling a bike or a car with the joints. You keep them moving, it stops it from seizing. And if you can't go all the way, if you can only do a little, that's fine. The next day maybe do a little bit more. Just listen to your body, very important. And forward, and rotate the waist. And even if you can do this sitting down and do it with a ball, that's really good for the bladder. And the opposite direction. Any movement, you're working through somatic traumas, Some people find this time of year very traumatic, so movement should help with that. Side to side, and just while we're live and doing our side to sides and we do our legs, if you've been following me, you know, but I just want to talk through a little tapping motion you can do if you do get stressed that people don't know you're doing it. So lift up, do it sitting, 1, 2, 3, do this first actually, I need to count, and the ankle, and then hips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other leg, you can do this sitting as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rotate the ankle, 5 and 5, that one that you had up, push forward, back, rotate the hips, inhaling, exhale, Alexa, stop, and then just to finish, you want to pump that lymph back up, go up on the toes. You can do this sitting with the legs and lifting up the knee. So what I was talking about, and just to finish, nice deep breath, exhale down, 2 more, exhale down, 1 more, so you can gently tap on the side of the thumb and go through the thumbs, and you can be doing this underneath. We won't go with the script of you as the EFT script that we use, but if you're sitting at the dining room table and maybe there's some conflict going on, you can gently tap under here. It works with each of the meridian lines. This is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, or TFT, but basically it works with all the meridians and it works with your nervous system. So those little taps are gently signaling to your body, I'm safe, this conflict doesn't need to affect me, and to calm that nervous system. And hopefully the movement would have worked anyway if you've gone up, oh, I'm doing this thing and I'm going to go just 5 minutes to the loo and do this, whatever you need to do. But if you're in that situation, I highly recommend you can just do the tapping, and people will just think you're tapping and they won't know, or they might know if they've watched this video, and just tapping through those points. And I won't go into them now, we can do that in another time. But love and blessings for your day. I hope you've had some time to spend laughter, joy with family. Think about it. I love Christmas Eve because I love that, feeling grateful for everything that we have. And I always think that there's this kind of lull, because my Christmas always seems to be spread out anyway. But I hope you have a beautiful day. And if you are on your own, you're not on your own. There's many people out there that are in the same position, and the internet can really open and expand that up in groups. Maybe do something and take some time for you, a nice bubble bath. You've not got you're accountable to yourself and not got to worry about anyone else. So then, I know it sounds a bit like, oh no, don't want to. And I had a friend who suffers with lonely heart syndrome, and because I was saying I love my time alone. Especially since being a mum, and the mamas out there will totally know what I'm saying. Having 5 minutes yourself is a precious gift when you're when all of your time is kind of sort of centered out. But if you've not got that, it can feel lonely. But for me, meditation has always taught me that it's not the external, that that love that you feel comes from you when you direct it at other people, but it comes from you, and when you go within, it's there. And to me, that's that true blessing, that's the true spirit of Christmas. You feel in that frequency of love. So if you're not coming back and you've done your 21 days, I only invite you to join me live on my YouTube channel. Links are on my bio. I've added the link to my Patreon if you want to feel called to, if it resonates, the price of a coffee shop trip a month. But the New Year's Day, 11 AM UK time, we will do a full Qigong class. And I look forward to seeing you. If you've no obligation, just no sign up for that. Join me if you feel it resonates. Watch the replay if it resonates. It will be up on my YouTube channel. Love and blessings. Have a beautiful Christmas day. I will see you for Boxing Day tomorrow.